Souza and Israel Adesanya. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's gotta have. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Adesanya is 31. Souza is 40. Adesanya is 3 inches taller. He will have an 8-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Jacare Souza!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up with him. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Jacare gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
Another clinch position.
Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, you one knee to the body.
Every time an opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great time.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. All right, he engages in a single collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Spinning back fist.
Liver kick. If you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
All right, so a nice straight punch there. After he caught the leg, he decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Souza's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya.
Big punch from the clinch.
Well-placed kick there by Adesanya. Single collar tie now. Souza gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. Ooh, blocks the shot.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Adesanya. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And there comes the separation now. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Nice punch land.
The leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Adesanya. Round two is next. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
So 39 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And just 42% accuracy in terms of the land rate against Jacare Souza. And they separate.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh! And he switches to southpaw. And they separate.
Nice strike.
And both guys really throwing with authority. He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. 90 seconds and counting in round 2.
Leg kick. Nice stick with the right hand.
Just out of range with that right hook.
Big punch lands through the middle.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Souza. Oh, beautiful strike there by Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for.
Nice body shot. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
72 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. He's landing with 45% accuracy tonight against Jacare Souza. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, feet on the hips here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good work from the top here by Jacare Souza. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC middleweight champion of the world, your winner by submission tonight. And it is going to take a spectacular effort to dethrone this guy at 185 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission, and still the